Oh, what a privilege it is to not watch the news and not know what's going on in the world. What a privilege it is to have time to care about every single little issue going on in the world, because I don't. I've got a life and a job. So, yeah, that must be super privileged for you to be able to watch the news and sit there listening to media brain rot all day. I don't got time for that.
These people have the intellectual complexity of a garden gnome. Of course, it's privileged to just stick your head in the sand and pretend like nothing's going on, because it means your life is so insulated. It is so privileged and easygoing that it's not affected by politics, even though everything's political. I don't know how, in this current state, to be honest with you, it's not affected by politics, because tariffs alone have increased the prices across the board of just consumer items of like food. But again, maybe it's not because you guys are so privileged with wealth in your family. I have no idea. The difference is the rest of us make time to be informed. We also work. That's a given. We have to pay for red states' budgets every single year because they're non-contributors. I understand the desperation to try and make things both sides, but it's not. It's exclusively one-sided. It is that if you are not informed, I'm not saying you have to know every detail of every second of everything going on every day, but if you don't have a general idea, it's because you are privileged and insulated enough to not feel the negative consequences of this administration. People are informed because they are watching money from their pocket just fly out the window, whether it's things like tariffs and everything costing more, whether it's things like student loan recalculations and everything. Sorry, we should translate it to Republicans. Your truck payments are insane because the interest rates are insane. How your wages aren't keeping up with inflation. How people are losing their health care. How subsidies are not getting renewed and things are skyrocketing. And honestly, that's not even touching on the actual scary stuff about how we have police and military just roaming our streets. How you can have special agents use their discretion to just flat out execute you in public, and then the government will systemically lie about what happened, even if it is recorded on video from multiple angles of what actually happened. A lot of these things shouldn't even be a right or left issue. That is state-sponsored violence followed by propaganda. That is something that dictators and authoritarians do.